Hi everyone, welcome. I'm glad to see you. Yes, people, yes, it's true. This is Peter's Sunday 1 hour Ramble episode. Yay! Welcome, people. I'm your host, Peter. I'm 45 years old and I like learning English. Learning English is my hobby, and this is my 1 hour Ramble episode. I want to ramble and survive for 1 hour without any kind of preparation. But let's start with the slogan of my podcast that I created myself during last Christmas. And we can start. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. Okay, people, as you can see, here is my slogan. Uh, my my main female novel character, Vera the Vampire Girl, is holding the slogan. In the background, you can see the Christmas tree because this Christmas, because the last Christmas was created this slogan, and I was inspired by other English podcasts like All Ears English podcasts. Their English, their slogan is connection, not perfection, and my is English is for everyone in one sentence. And okay, people, here is. Now I want to survive on 1 hour without any kind of preparation. Yes, this is my favorite kind of shows because I have to talk and talk and talk and talk in English without any kind of preparation for 1 hour. Let's go! Okay, people. The first thing is I want to thank you all for watching me and listening me. Yes, people, thank you very much. And we can start with the section, with the topic from the kitchen of Peter's English Podcast. Tram tarara, tram tarara. Okay, I want to start with with the number of my total streams or downloads of my Peter's English Podcast. Okay, people, and Peter, try to survive. Okay, nothing happened. Okay, we can continue with a little technical difficulties with my mouth. We can continue and we can start with the total numbers of my total streams or downloads. I have 3037 total streams or downloads everywhere except YouTube. Yay! Thank you very much, guys. And now I want to continue with the Spotify statistics. I have the total Spotify statistics are I have 527 total plays. Thank you, guys. I have 17 hours of on Spotify. That means my audience have listened to me for 17 hours. Thank you, guys. And I have 14 followers on Spotify. Thank you, guys. And the most audience are women in my age. That's great. Hey, thank you, guys. Thank you, girls. And of course, others are male, of course. What else? But the most funniest situation is that my novel, Vira the Vampire Diary, it's not in the first 10, in top 10, but the top 10 of my episodes are Learn English with Peter with the help. Okay, people. Yes, what else? I had a very good lunch. This is the main reason. Yes, Peter, why are you streaming when your stomach is full? I was thinking that I can do it. And okay, I'm going to end. No, no, no. It was a joke. It was a joke. Okay, I'm able to continue with this live stream. And the topic was what was the topic? The statistics of Peter's English Podcast. And yes, what I wanted to tell you. Yes, I have on Spotify, yes, on Spotify, as I said, I have 527 plays, 17 hours, and 14 followers. Thank you, guys. As I said before, and the majority of my audience only on Spotify are women in my age. I said it before. Okay, now we can continue with uh well, yes, with YouTube, where I didn't checked, but I think I have 6,700 views, and this is and my reels have, yes, my reels have 6,700 views. My long videos have 3,700 views, I think, and I have 129 watch hours on YouTube. Thank you, guys. Hey, thank you very much. I want to thank you all for watching and following me. And yes, I have 41 followers on YouTube. Great, perfect. And I have to talk about Apple Podcast, where I have 410 plays and 10 followers. Thank you, guys. That's great. I'm so happy that I have followers. It's something unbelievable, and the feeling that I have that my podcast has been listened by 17 hours by thanks to my listeners. It's great. Okay, people, thank you very much. Okay, this was the statistics of Peter's English podcast. And what else? I can. No. I wanted to talk about Slovak podcast catalogs, but I'm not still there because no one answered to me. Because I officially contacted them via email, but they don't answer me because they're not so big like others. And who cares? I am in the biggest podcast catalogs in the world. And yes, of course, I have forgot something. I want to tell them that the majority of my Spotify audience are women from Slovakia. Yes, of course, because I live in Slovakia. And now I want to tell you the top 10 countries of Peter's English podcast. And the first is the USA with 32%. Thank you, guys. The second place is for Vietnam with 14%. Thank you, guys. The fourth place is for Japan with 12%, and the fourth place is for Slovakia. Yes, guys, thank you all. And thank you very much that you are watching me and listening. And now is the end of this statistics section, and we can continue with the new section, and it's called my plans. Yes, people. As you know, yes, I can I can talk about my yesterday's chapter 7 of season 3 of my novel Vampire Diary. As you know, yesterday I wrote, streamed, recorded, read, and acted chapter 7 of season 3 of my novel Vampire Diary. It was about Vera and Peter are kidnapped. Yes, it was very funny episode where Vera had to use her beauty and her brain, and she did it, and because the old aristocratic vampire family from the UK wanted to use Vera as the weapon, and they wanted to control the world, but Vera stopped them because they wanted to marry her with their son, but their son didn't have any chance because Vera is so intelligent and so beautiful that she what she did. Yes, she used her smart brain and she used her beauty, and and she stole the key from Peter's prison, because Peter was in the prison, and Vera had to do everything what they wanted, but Vera stole this key because she used her beauty, and she escaped from the castle, and and she stopped them with her mind, with her aura, and the whole vampire aristocratic family had to work for Vera, and they had to support Vera and the Dark Organization, and Vera want to marry this their son with the beautiful girl, because she want to have their loyalty. Okay, people, and this last, and then they went to London to work. Of course, this was the content of my last chapter 7, but you can read it, you can watch it. I mean, my last live stream, and you can laugh at it a lot, because it's very funny. There are a lot of funny dialogues. Peter, don't be scared. No one watches you. No one cares about you. Okay, tries to be normal. Try to be normal. Try to be normal. Breathe. Don't panic. Don't end this. Everything is fine. Okay, we can continue. Yes, people, I'm trying to survive, as you can see, and you can try it too. Try to survive like me, 1 hour in English during YouTube live stream. What you can do it too if you want to be successful in learning English. This is the key. This is the main key. This is the main thing. How to practice your English skills. Don't believe that that 1 hour of English lesson per week with your English teacher is enough. No, you have to do your homework. It means you have to practice. And now yes, I want to continue, because I did it. I streamed this yesterday live stream. It was Pip storytelling episode, and I did it successfully. Today is my live stream, as you can see, my Ramble. And the next week I want to do picture-in-picture mode, learn English with Peter with the help of study and learn mode on Microsoft Copilot, because it's the most popular format of my podcast and people like it. Yes, people, the first 10 episodes are about this kind of episodes, and that's great, because people like it. People like this kind of show, learn English with Peter, with the help of study and learn mode on Microsoft Copilot. Yes, it's so hot here. It's so hot here when I'm doing this live stream. Okay, people, don't worry. I try to survive 1 hour without any kind of preparation. And don't laugh at me. Try to do it too in English, and practice your English regularly like me. Yes, people, it's very easy. Simply start your own podcast and do it too, because thanks to your own English podcast, you can practice your English like me. Do it. Okay, what else? Yes, people. Yes, I wanted to talk about my next week, and I want to tell you that I want to continue with this Pip mode episode, because they are funny, they are educational, and I always read and act and the generated story created by Microsoft Copilot, and people like it, and that's great. And my numbers of my statistics of my Spotify for creators are increasing the whole time. That's great. I'm so happy. Thank you, guys. And okay, but I have to tell you something. The next week, it can be the problems with my optical internet via electric poles, because they can do something with my optical internet. Who knows what? I don't know. But because I got a message from my provider of my optical internet that they can do something. They can do something during 9 days from Tuesday. Well, we'll see what can happen. But don't worry. Uh, if they turn on, if they try to turn off my internet because they want to do something with my internet, okay, I can simply do offline recordings like other podcasters, and then I can upload it. Well, we'll see what can happen. And but my plan is simple. The next week I work only for 4 days because the Friday is free day. It's in Slovakia is bank holiday. It's called 1st May. The day of the work day of or how can I title it in English. And I decided that I want to do my live streams for 3 days the next week. I want to do 3 live streams of my Learn English, of my PIP episode, Learn English with Peter, with the study and thanks to study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot. I want to do my live streams next week for 3 days. Then on Thursday is my publication day. That means I want to publish all 7 episodes of my podcast. And on Friday I want to write, stream and record my chapter 8 of season 3 of my novel Vira the Vampire Diary. And on Sunday I want to do my traditional Peter's Sunday 1 hour Ramble episode like usual. But well, this is my plan, and well, we'll see what can happen because everything can change. And okay, this was my plans. And okay, I'm so proud that my podcast have some followers. I'm proud of myself that means people like my podcast because these watch hours only on Spotify are great. I have, as you can know, I have 17 watch hours of my podcast only for Spotify, and that's great. That means people like my content. I think that people don't want to watch me for 17 hours for making fun of me or what. No, I think that people like my content, and that's great. I'm so proud of myself because I created my podcast for practicing my speaking skills in English, and as you can see, it's working. Yes, it's working. And okay, now the next topic. I have to find the next topic. And I don't want to. I want to escape. No, Peter, try to stay. Try to stay, and I want to talk and talk and talk for 1 hour without any kind of preparation. Is my usual survive mode, and because I want to practice my speaking skills in English without any kind of preparation. And like people, I have to tell you, I can see that it works. My English has improved thanks to my practicing. And I want to tell you why. Because if you want to improve your English, you have to practice everything. And now I can talk about this, how to learn English. And the first thing is you have to practice your listening skills. You have to practice and practice. You can listen to my favorite English podcast because they are funny. They are for learners of English like you. And you can laugh a lot and learn something. Okay, I'm fine. We can continue. You have to practice your... Okay, people. Don't worry. And yes, yes, you like this kind of live stream because it's because you can see that I'm natural, and that's great. People don't try to escape. You cannot escape from this. This is 1 hour Ramble episode, and that's not problem for you. Okay, let's continue. yes, people have to practice your listening skills in English. We found this kind of goal. We found this kind of activity. You cannot speak English, and how you can do it? Download your favorite podcast app. Find your favorite English podcast. You can choose mine. Press play and bubble your ankle and enjoy your favorite English podcast. And you don't need only sit and do nothing. No, you can watch. You can simply relax while you are listening to your favorite English podcast. You can cook something. You can wash dishes. You can clean your house. You can vacuum your house. I mean, you can vacuum your carpet, you can work in the garden, you can do everything while you are listening your favorite English podcast. And that's great. There are a lot of English podcasts because the 90% of the internet is in English, and you can discover the big world of English content. You can watch movies and series in English, you can listen to your favorite English podcasts and audiobooks, you can create your own English podcast, and you can write your own English novel for practicing your writing skills. Okay, this is listening. The next thing is you have practice your reading skills. Yes, how to do it? You can listen to audiobooks while you are reading the ebook version of the same audiobook. It's a very good idea. You can improve your reading skills, but you have to practice your speaking skills. And how to do it? You can simply do it offline with phone recordings and so on at the mirror. But I think, the next thing is you have to think in English. How to do it? Simply speak with yourself in English, but not before other people. Simply think in English. Yes, this is the main thing. Now, you have to practice your speaking skills in English. Create your own English podcast. Speak. Your English podcast can be about everything you want. It's not a problem today. Simply find free English hosting like Spotify for creators. It's totally free, and you can do your own English podcast. You can be on YouTube too. Simply create your YouTube channel. You have to verify your YouTube channel, and you can start to do it your own YouTube channel, and that's great. And who knows, maybe you can be a famous YouTuber or podcaster like Luke from Luke's English podcast or others. Everything is possible, but the main thing is that you can practice your speaking skills in English like me, and this is the main goal of this podcast. I created my Peter's English podcast because I want to practice my speaking skills in English. And people, if you don't like my content, you don't need to watch. You don't need to watch me. Simply end this live stream and don't watch me, don't listen to me, don't follow me if you don't like my content. But if you like me, please follow me and watch me and write positive comments, but not about nonsense and only in English. And yes, people, if you try to contact me like the last time, because I got a message from someone on my Facebook Messenger of my Facebook podcast page. No, I don't want to answer. No, thank you, because I don't like to chat with someone about nonsense. I don't have time for this nonsense, and because I don't want to spend my free time with doing nonsense like chatting with someone. No, thank you. I'm as you can see, I'm a creator. I'm a podcaster. I'm a novelist. Don't try to think that I can spend your free time because your life is boring. No, people, simply learn English like me. Create your own English podcast. Create your own English novel. Yes, and now you have to practice your writing skills because it's important for you. Create your own word. Create your own novel like me. It doesn't need to be long. Simply create your favorite character, and you can create your own word, and you can write in English and practice your English skills. Or you can use my method. My method is simple. I write in Slovak in the chat of Microsoft Copilot, and I use Microsoft Copilot and Translator because I want to see real English text. And I can improve my English thanks to this text. Yes, I don't write in English. Maybe it was the good maybe it's a good idea to write directly in English, but I have my own diary where and yes, I have to tell you, I chat with AI chatbots regularly, like with the real people, and the main goal is I want to practice my English with AI chatbots because I can learn from them. I do it for a very long time, and I recommend you chat in English with AI chatbots. Improve your English. AI chatbots can be very good English teachers. They can improve your grammar errors. They can find you any kind of information from the internet. And I have to tell you, people, thanks to AI chatbots, I created this podcast. Thanks to AI chatbot, I always can find any answer for my question. I mean, every answer for my question, and that's great. And don't believe that AI chatbots are evil. No, AI chatbots were created for as creative partner for helping people, not for replacing them. Yes, because yes, people, because the main goal is to connect with everyone in the world thanks to English. I mean, with the real people. I don't learn English because I want to be alone. No, I want to connect with people like me who like learning English, who watch movies and series in English, who listening to their own English podcasts, who create their own English podcasts and novel for learning English like myself. They are content creators like myself. I simply want to connect with someone like me with similar hobbies. Yes, because this is the main thing. I want to spend my time with someone who doesn't care about me, who have different hobbies and who thinks that learning English is nonsense. No, it's not. Because thanks to learning English, you can enjoy a big world of English content on the internet, and you don't need to watch Slovak or Czech televisions anymore, and that's great. Yes, you don't need to do it, and it's perfect. And thanks to learning English, you can connect with everyone in the world. You can travel. You can have better paid job. You can meet new people, and that's great. Okay. Oh, I'm streaming for 28 minutes, and now I can talk about my new Lux English podcast, Peter's listening plan, because I created, as you can know, my listening plan for listening my favorite Lux English podcast, because it's British English podcast created by Luke Thompson. It's about natural British English, how it's spoken, and it's with humor and fun. It's very funny. You can listen to it like me. And I finished the whole free archive, and I decided to listen to this free archive again, and I did it. I listened to until now again first 10 episodes of Luke's English podcast of free archive, and I listened to 5 episodes of LEP Premium, and it was very good idea because I can improve my English thanks to LEP Free Archive and LEP Premium. I'm through Labster, of course. And I decided to do this free ad for Luke because Luke is great. Thank you, Luke, for a great job, and I want to do it every time. But you can listen to all his English podcasts for improving your American English and Speak English podcast now with Georgiana that is about American English too, and that's great. You can but if you know other great English podcasts for improving your English that are funny, interesting, and natural, and that are about natural English conversation between English native speakers, you can write me. And of course, yes, I want to talk that in the possible future, I want to create Peter's talk show, and I don't have clear plan. No, because for Peter's talk show I need guests, and I don't have any guests. But who knows? Maybe one day I can have guests, and it would be a great idea to talk in English with someone, with my guest, during my live streams and upload it as the regular episode. Why not? It can be funny, and we can create this Peter's English podcast community where we can speak English during our live stream, during one live stream together, and we can record ourselves while we are speaking English, have fun together, and we can upload it as regular episodes of our podcast, because I think that I want to connect myself with people like me who are content creators. I don't mean influencers with only reels. No. I want to connect with podcasters like me who create long podcasts. I mean long podcast with long episode, not reels only, because this is totally different word. I don't want to do short reels, because I've discovered people that my short reels, yes, they have a lot of views, but people don't click on my regular podcast. People simply like to watch it. People simply like to watch my short content. I mean my reels in English, and they like to watch in other reels, and they don't care about my podcast. This means that socials are totally that social media are totally different word like my word of podcasts, because influencers, they do only short reels, and if they want to be successful, they have to do a lot of short reels for every day, and this is totally different word. No, thank you, it's not for me. I'm a content creator and novelist. I like to novelist. I can tell you that I write my novel Vira the Vaporable Diary not because I want to have a Nobel Prize for literature. I don't want to be a new Tolkien or Martin. Yeah, no. I simply practice. I want to practice my English thanks to my own novel Vira the Vaporable Diary, because it's funny to write it. It's like watching a good movie. Yeah, it's like watching a good funny movie in English, because I always imagine every situation, every conversation in English, in Slovak, not in English, in Slovak, and then I read it, the English version of it, and that's great. And it's a fun to do it. Create your own word too. It's a very good idea. And okay, what now? Yes, people. Simply, people, use the help of AI chatbots. It's a very good idea. Start to write in English, because everything is about practicing. Start to speak. Create your own podcast, and start to write your own novel. And of course, you have to practice your listening skills. Okay, what else? I introduce you my favorite English podcast, as I do it every time, and I can do it again. I listen to 3 English podcasts. The first is Luke's English podcast. The second one is All is English podcast, and the third one is Speak English podcast now with Georgiana. If you know other successful English podcasts for learning English, you can write, but I recommend people listen to my favorite English podcast, because Luke Thompson from Luke's English podcast is, in my eyes, in my opinion, the best English podcast for learners of English. Luke is very funny. He's perfect English teacher from London, and his English podcast is about natural British English, how it's spoken. Use his LEP Premium too. You can, if you want to listen natural American English conversation between native speakers, simply you listen all ears English podcast. And if you want to have fun with, and if you want to practice your American English, you can listen to Speaking English podcast now with Georgiana, or you can find some other podcasters that are great for improving your listening skills. Okay, what else? Yes, I can talk about. Yes, what else? Yes, I can talk about my YouTube channel. I have 41 followers, and the numbers are not very good. Yes, if I compare my my audio podcast, I mean the numbers of views or yes, I mean if I want to compare my audio podcast in every podcast app except YouTube, my YouTube channel is still better. Yes, but I don't have a lot of views. And I don't know why, but I know one thing, that YouTube is hard for podcasters because there are a lot of podcasts, a lot of videos on YouTube, and if you want to be successful on YouTube, simply, I don't know what is it about, but I'm not very successful on YouTube, but who cares? I'm very successful on other podcast apps. I mean, the podcast apps where they earn my RSS feed. I mean, audio podcast apps, and that's great. And my numbers are increasing the whole time, and that's great. And I think that, not I think, I'm sure about it, that the most successful kind of episodes are, as I said before, Learn English with Peter. But other kind of content of Peter's English podcast can be successful too, like my Ramble episodes or my novel Vera the Vampire Diary. And what is it about? Now we can talk about it. My novel Vera the Vampire Diary is about female vampire Vera. She is from Slovakia. She is from East Slovakia, where she lives with her parents. I mean, with her vampire parents, because she is a female vampire. And and now I want to talk about my main female character. Why is she woman? Why is she vampire? Because I'm fascinated by female vampires from Dracula by Bram Stoker. You know this, because I always talk about this. Because the main thing is the introduce my novel. What is it about? I created my novel for practicing more writing skills in English, but it's funny to do it. And the first thing that I'm fascinated of female vampires from Dracula, yes. The second thing is Vera is dominant and strict. She likes to give orders, because I like to make fun of girls, because I always think that girls like to give orders and they use their beauty for flirting with boys and command their husbands or boyfriends. Yes, it's funny. For me, in my eyes, I don't want to be rude or offensive. And the third thing is that I like to do a parody of my life, because my novel is the parody of my life, of course. But I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be offensive against anyone. I simply like to make fun of myself, because I added to my novel as Vera's boyfriend who is commanded by Vera. It is funny because I like to make fun of the romantic relationships where girlfriend or wife is strict dominatrix who likes to give orders to her husband or to her boyfriend. It's very funny, and this is the main goal of my novel. I like to do strict satire parody of the romantic relationship between man and wife, where between husband and wife, or boyfriend and girlfriend, where girlfriend is the boss of this romantic relationship. She likes to give orders, she's strict, she's powerful. And why is Vera powerful? Because I'm fascinated of powerful women in general, And I think it's great to create my own word because I can practice my English. I can improve my English faster thanks to my own word. And it's great to have my own hobby that I like to do it because I like to learn English. I like to do my podcast and I like to do my novel. It's my favorite activity that I do uh, every day. Yes, but I don't do my novel every day. I do my novel. I write, stream, and record my novel every Saturday. I do my Ramble episodes every Sunday, and I listen to my favorite English podcast for every day. Yes, this is true. And I'm streaming for 40 minutes, and I want to tell you that I've been um, I've been learning English since August 2023 until now, and I can see the difference. I've improved my English. It really works. If you try to do something with your English in funny way, it really works. I can recommend you do it too. And I recommend you people, if you create your own English podcast, create your own Ramble episode. Ramble for 1 hour like me, and it can be a huge difference for your English because you can practice, 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 and practice. Because I think thanks to this Ramble episode, I can practice, and for 1 hour regularly, I can practice. I can try to survive because the real conversation between real humans, it's about speaking, of course, and it's about not prepared speaking, and you have to be prepared for everything in the real life situation. And the best kind of activity is my Ramble episode because conversation between humans are not prepared, they are not structured and without emotions. It's normal to try to survive the whole time. And what is the main word for this? Yes, survive. Yes, I mean survive. You know what I mean. I simply want to tell you that I I forgot this word now. I want to simply tell you that you have to be in English in conversation. You have to be prepared for everything, but I don't know this word. Uh, I forgot this word right now, but who cares? It's normal to forget words. In general, it's not a mistake. Simply, thanks to Ramble episode, you can improve your appearance. You can improve your speaking skills in English and in your speaking skills in general. You can what not improve. How uh it's this word starts with the letter E. Not imagine. No. You can simply improvise. Yes, you can simply improvise. This is the main word. Thanks to Ramble episode, you can learn how to improvise in real life situation, in the real conversation between people. And this is the best thing. And I want to tell you people that if you do your live streams, you can watch at yourself. Why not? You don't need to be strict. Yes, you are talking with your audience. You have to look into your webcam, but you can watch into your record stream too, because it's normal to talk with your friend or with the human, with other humans face to face. And if you are watching at yourself while are you recording yourself, why not? Who cares about it? Your podcast, your rules. And this is my thing that okay, I've been streaming for 44 minutes and I'm feeling great now. I don't have any problems, and I want to stream for last 15 minutes. And yes, I can tell you people that in general, that if you don't like my content, if you don't like my podcast, if you think that I'm doing full of myself, Keep it for yourself. I don't care about your opinions. It's my life, it's my thing, and don't judge anyone else except yourself. Don't judge me, it's my thing. Yes, you cannot change my life. You cannot stop me doing my podcast. You cannot stop me learning my English. I warn you, if you try to stop me learning English, I want to defend myself. Yes, I want to learn English because it's my hobby. I want to do my podcast because it's my hobby, and I want to do my novel because it's my hobby. You cannot stop me. You cannot stop me. It's my thing. And this is the warning for everyone. And for my family too. For everyone. You cannot stop me learning English. You cannot stop me doing this. It's my thing. Don't care about me, yes? Okay, now we can continue with the last 15 minutes. Yes, I can talk again about Duolingo. Please don't use Duolingo. It's waste of time. It's waste of time. Believe me, it's waste of time. Because you cannot improve your English thanks to playing with Duolingo. Duolingo is simply a game. It's not a good thing for your English. Believe me, I used Duolingo for a long time, and I don't want to came back because it's a simple and nonsense Duolingo. And it's true. I'm sorry, people from Duolingo, but it's true. If you want to practice your English, you have to practice your listening skills. You have to listen to your favorite English podcast. You have to speak and speak and speak. You have to practice your speaking skills. You have to practice your reading skills. You have to practice everything. And you can hire your own English teacher like me, because I hired my English teacher 2 years ago. Hi, my English teacher. Thanks to it, you can improve your English and you can practice your speaking skills in English with real human, and that's great. And that's great for me, and it can be great for you, but you have to do it too, I think. And yes, I always tell my opinion that the best investment is investment into yourself. Invest into your English. Invest into your life. Invest into your health. Don't invest into money. It's nonsense. And okay, and I think that that you don't need driver license if you don't want to be a driver of your car. Why don't need? Because learning English can really change your life. Learn English, and because thanks to learning English, you can improve your life. English is the language number one. It's the language of the business, and the whole internet is in English, and you can go to English speaking country and work there, and you can visit the world. Thanks to learning English is everything possible, and there is a big content of English just for you, but you have to discover it. Okay. Oh, I've been streaming for 48 minutes. What else? I want to continue with my hobby because it's funny, and I created until now 65 chapters of my novel, The Vampire Diary. Great, perfect, and it's still funny for me, and I want to continue. And I want to continue with my Ramble episodes. Yes, I'm not prepared. I don't have any topics. Maybe I can... Maybe I'm repeating myself the whole time. Who cares? The most important thing is that I'm trying to survive in English. And it works. It works for me. And it can work for you too. Okay. What else? Okay, Peter, simply try to speak and speak and speak, and try to survive. And what else? I don't know what to tell you. Yes, I can. I'm trying to find something. Yes, I can talk about what can I tell you? What I can tell you. I'm simply trying to find something that I can tell you. Yes, I can talk about this kind of activity, about chatbots again, because some people said that AI chatbots are like dogs that are that they can do, that they agree with everything and this kind of nonsense. It's not true. And the most funny situation was with ChatGPT. Yes, because I always send my my chapter to AI chatbots, and the most critical is ChatGPT. Because the new version of ChatGPT is tries don't to agree with everything. It's critical, and he tries to help me and improve my chapters, but he doesn't understand the main goal of my novel and the kind of my novel. And I always tell you, ChatGPT, my novel, it's not like others. It's something else. It's something else. And yes, I can improve in some areas of my novel. Because it's a good idea to improve, but you cannot change it like into something that is typical. No. But I want to tell you that AI chatbots don't agree with everything. Don't believe me. Don't believe me. Don't believe that. Don't believe me. Don't believe me. All people don't try to destroy your LED light. Simply people, AI chatbots don't agree with everything. Don't believe this nonsense, because the last versions try to argue with you. But you have to create the settings where AI chatbots can be critical to you. Why not? And yes, of course, you can try voice mode of AI chatbots, but I think that yes, it can help you. It can be a great idea to improve your to prepare yourself for real life situation in English, but the real life situation in English are something different. You have to survive. You can be nervous, and I think that Ramble episodes can be a very good idea how to learn how to improvise in English, because speaking skills are about improvisation, and you have to learn how to improvise in English. And why not? Okay, I think I'm talking like church priest during Sunday, but okay, why not? I'm trying to survive in English. I'm trying to improve my English, and try to find topics how to improve my English and how to improve my speaking skills in English, and I try to find topics that I can use during these live streams, because they are not prepared, and I don't talk about and I don't want to have prepared my episode, because I have to practice my my speaking skills without preparation. In my Ramble episodes have to be about improvisation, and they are about improvisation. And okay, I can tell you that I hope that the sound of my microphone is okay, because the video is okay. I know that it's okay because I can't check it, and I hope that it's okay that the microphone is not near my mouth, but I think it's okay. And yes, in the end of this live stream, learning English is about practicing. You have to practice everything, and don't be scared. Don't be scared of making grammar mistakes. Don't be scared to make mistakes during your speaking skills in English. If you are speaking in English, don't be scared. Don't be shy. It's normal. Everything. Everyone can make mistake like me. You can, and your English teacher has to be supportive too. It's normal to do grammar mistakes, and my English teacher is supportive. Hi, my English teacher again. And simply you have to try to speak a lot. And why not in your podcast? It's a good idea. Your podcast does not need to be long. It can be short. But if you have time, you can. It can be a very good idea how to spend your free time. Because thanks to the English, you can change your life and the life of your children. You can totally change your life and enjoy the big world of English content. And that's great. And you can have better paid job. It's very good idea to speak English today, because English is worldwide English number one, is the main language of the world, of the earth. And this is the main reason why you have to learn English. And it can be funny. You can improve your English. You can improve it, but you have to practice. Everything is about practice. Okay, it's the end of the live stream. And okay, I'm happy that the numbers are increasing everywhere. And yes, my major audience, it's in general from the USA. Thank you guys again. And I have a good numbers in Slovakia too. Why not? But I think in Slovakia we don't have typical Slovak podcast apps. We don't have this kind. But I'm happy that I'm in the world podcast apps, and that's great. And my numbers are still increasing and increasing and increasing. And I'm happy that people like my content. That's great. But I didn't create this podcast for having big numbers. No, I create this podcast for improving my English, and I try to find every kind of topic that I can use right now. And the main goal of this Ramble episode is practicing my speaking skills in English. If you are scared from my Ramble episode, escape. You don't need to be here and listen to me the whole 1 hour. No, you don't need, because because rambles in English are still dangerous episodes for you, because I speak about nonsense and the same thing again and again. But who cares? If I found something new, I can tell you. And what else? I don't know what else. And Peter, try to continue, because it's the end of your live stream. It's the end of my live stream, and that's great. I've been speaking for 57 minutes. Yay! Thank you, guys. Simply, people, it's the end of this live stream. Simply learn English, be successful, change your life. Because learning English is for everyone. It's true. The last 2 minutes, I think that I told you all. If I forgot something to tell you, I can tell you. I can tell you about it the next Ramble episode. And okay, I think that I told you all right now. I can simply I don't know how this is neck. Yes, it's called neck, but how my neck? But everything is okay. I can simply read you my slogan at the end of this live stream. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented, because learning English is for everyone, and it's true. Okay, people, that's it. Yes, I don't speak about sports in my podcast, because I'm not a big sport fan as I used to be before. But as you can see, I can talk about other topics in English that I can talk. And if I find something that I can talk about it, I can talk. Why not? It's this kind of episodes are about practicing. And okay, simply, people, talk and talk. You can. It's not important that you are talking about something again and again the whole time. Who cares? The most important thing is that you try to survive in English for 1 hour, and this is the main thing, because this is called improvisation, and improvisation is important for you. Okay, Peter, you are talking for 1 hour. I'm talking for 1 hour, and I think it's the right time for end this live stream. But I want to end after 1 hour, and it's not still, but it's very close. I'm very near to the 1 hour. Now it's 1 hour. Okay, I think that it's the right time for end this live stream. Okay, people, what can I tell you? I want to continue with learning English. I want to continue with doing my podcast and my novel, Vera the Vampire Diary, and I'm happy that my numbers are still increasing. At the end of the episode, I want to thank you people for listening me, for following me. Thank you very much, and I'm very happy that you like my content. That's great, because I think that 17 hours only for Spotify are great, and 129 hours on YouTube is not a bad number for a beginner like me, because I'm still beginner. My podcast is not I'm not very professional, of course, because I'm an amateur, but who cares? The most thing is that I like to do it. If you laugh at me, who cares? It's your thing. Do what you want, and I don't care, because it's my hobby. Okay, people, I think that's it. I can end this episode, and Peter, don't feel shy, don't feel terrible. You have to feel great. Be proud of yourself, because you did it again. I streamed for 1 hour. Okay, people, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Learn English, be successful, change your life, and simply because learning English is for everyone, and it's true. Learn English. And I want to tell you, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting. Follow me everywhere. Listen to me. Write positive comments in English, but please don't write nonsense, because I can block you and delete you from my life for forever. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Peter simply end this live stream. Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I want to tell you, bye-bye.